I know that in this room, and for those listening from afar, there are souls exhausted from trying to be strong. There are unspoken cries. There are why questions where the answer seems to be the silence of heaven. Perhaps you've been grappling with deep-seated fears, facing adversaries that feel overwhelming, or searching for a beacon of hope in the midst of dark circumstances. It's easy to feel utterly alone in these moments, convinced that no one truly understands the silent battles you're fighting. But I want us to discover a liberating truth together. God doesn't demand a happy song when our hearts are broken. He hands us a hymn book, and within it are the very notes of lament. He offers a safe space for your raw, unedited emotions, even those tinged with fear or despair. We won't shy away from these difficult feelings. Instead, we will learn to transform our very sighs into a prayer, a genuine melody before the Lord. My heart goes out to all who are silently hurting. You are not forgotten, and your pain is acknowledged. Now, having acknowledged the initial dissonant notes of our pain, let's explore how the Psalms, specifically Psalm 27, illuminate our path and offer deliverance amidst fears and enemies. Have you ever felt surrounded by darkness, needing a light to guide your way? Psalm 27 is a powerful declaration of courage and confidence in God. Even when facing overwhelming opposition or feelings of abandonment, it beautifully portrays the psalmist's unwavering hope in God's saving presence, a steadfast beacon that banishes fear and provides refuge in times of trouble. It's a call to seek God's face and dwell in His house, finding joy and security in His presence. Unchanging promise, Psalm 27 verse 1, NIV. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? This verse is a bold and powerful affirmation that God Himself is our source of light, salvation, and strength, completely removing the basis for fear. Story of overcoming. Consider the early Christians facing intense persecution. Despite threats to their lives, many found incredible courage and resolve by reciting or meditating on Psalm 27, drawing strength from the conviction that the Lord was their light and stronghold, enabling them to stand firm in faith. Step of faith. This week, when confronted by fear or anxiety, pause and declare Psalm 27, verse 1 aloud, allowing its truth to displace your fear and fill you with courage. As we transition from finding light and strength in Psalm 27 to experiencing God's tangible goodness, let's turn to Psalm 34, a magnificent anthem of praise born from personal deliverance. If Psalm the 27th of December led God as our light, Psalm 34 invites us to personally taste and see that the Lord is good. Have you ever longed for a first-hand experience of God's intervention, a clear sign of His favor? This psalm is an invitation to bless the Lord at all times, sharing testimony of His saving power for those who seek Him. It speaks to God's attentiveness to the cries of the righteous and His nearness to the brokenhearted, demonstrating His active presence in our lives. Unchanging promise, Psalm 34, verse 8, NIV. Taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the one who takes refuge in Him. This verse is a personal invitation to experience God's goodness directly, promising blessings for those who find refuge in Him. It's an experiential truth, not just a theoretical one. Story of overcoming. Think of individuals who have faced desperate circumstances, cried out to God, and miraculously experienced His provision or deliverance. Their testimonies often begin with a moment of deep distress, followed by God's powerful rescue. leading them to wholeheartedly declare His goodness and invite others to see for themselves. Step of faith today. Intentionally look for one small way God is good in your life. Even in a challenging situation, acknowledge it and consciously taste and see His goodness, allowing it to build your faith. Having explored both the unwavering confidence in God's light and salvation in Psalm 27 and the personal experience of His goodness and deliverance in Psalm 34, we now transition from the initial notes of fear and uncertainty to a powerful crescendo of steadfast trust and joyful praise. The journey through these psalms isn't about ignoring our adversaries or pretending difficulties don't exist. Instead, it's about channeling those realities into a profound dialogue with our Creator, allowing His truth and His proven faithfulness to retune our hearts. It's realizing that because God is our light and our deliverer, we can stand firm, anticipating His continued rescue and celebrating His unfailing presence in our lives. Perhaps you've begun to feel a subtle shift in your spirit, a growing whisper of courage where there was once only apprehension. Unchanging promise. Psalm 34, verse 19, NIV. The righteous person may have many troubles, but the Lord delivers him from them all. This promise directly addresses the reality of suffering, but immediately counters it with the absolute assurance of God's total deliverance from every trouble. It's a powerful statement of ultimate victory. Story of overcoming. Consider Joseph, who faced betrayal, slavery, and imprisonment. Though he endured many troubles, the Lord delivered him from them all, ultimately using his trials for a greater purpose and promoting him to a position of power. His life is a vibrant testament to God's ultimate deliverance. Step of faith today. Identify a trouble you are facing and declare Psalm 34 verse 19 over it. Not denying the struggle, but affirming God's unfailing commitment to deliver you. We have journeyed together through the initial dissonant notes of pain and uncertainty. I found light and courage in Psalm 27, tasted God's undeniable goodness through Psalm 34, and moved towards a steadfast declaration of trust and triumphant praise. This journey through the Psalms is a testament to God's willingness to meet us exactly where we are, transforming our fragmented melodies into a powerful symphony of healing and hope. You have recognized the Lord as your unfailing light, experienced the sweetness of His deliverance, and found a pathway to renewed strength and joyful purpose. Declaration of hope. No matter what the melody of my life may be, I still believe you are the conductor. Even if I cannot see the light, I still believe you are my song. Lord, you are my strength, and you are my psalm. I invite you to come to the Lord, allowing Him to reharmonize your soul and grant you His profound peace. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May He lift up His countenance upon you and give you peace. May you find renewed strength, abiding peace, and a fresh song of hope that rises above every circumstance, knowing that He is good and His deliverance is sure